Okay, I'm gonna walk you through an Aussie New Zealand setup. So I'm just gonna go along now and we'll see how it goes. This is a demo trade, okay, just to make it clear. It's a demo. I've taken my live account, but it's just a demo if I'm gonna show my charts. So let me just put my stop loss in and then we'll go through it and what I'm targeting. Right, so I posted a chart on Aussie New Zealand and I said I'm looking for higher prices, okay? So if we go down to the monthly, we've got the open here 1.0325, okay? 1.0325. Now let's look what's happening. We've got a low here, then a lower low, and now we're carving out a higher low. So if that's the case, then where's the next target going to be? It's going to be this high here. And when you see this on the monthly, then that's big pips. That is, it's like a swing trade, or you can day trade it in the direction of your target. So if I just illustrate that out here, we've got low, lower low, then higher low. If we look here, we've got this low here. It came down, took out these stops here, ripped up. Now because of what's happening now, I'm seeing this here as a breaking market structure, right? Why? Because of what's happening in recent months. So if I draw that out now, 1.12962, okay, this because of lower low into the order block, right up, higher low, and we're pushing up higher now. If I so let me just get rid of these circles here because they're flipping annoying. I posted a chart with what's it called, with no wicks, right? And I'll explain the significance of that in a minute. Actually no, I don't really need to do it if I'm going to do it on this. Okay, forward to the weekly, right? If I draw from the bodies of the candles, right, so we've got the open comes in at 848, yep, got that, and then the close comes at 32, yeah, bang on really, 32. So if I draw 50% of this, so this is one order block, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4 week order block, right, or the monthly order block from the bodies. It's come down into the 50%, right? So imagine this is a 5-minute chart or a H1 chart, same thing. So that's just further confluence here, respected it, up, down, up. Now lower time frame wise, I mean, when I saw this price was down here, I don't really trade this pair, but it just caught my radar. We came down and we took out these stops here, okay? We took out these stops here into an order block. Okay, I'd love to see this here, and then we've just been pushing up since then. And the market open, I wasn't really watching this, to be honest with you, and then I just noticed it later on. It's just because I was looking through my charts, and I just completely had forgotten about this Aussie New Zealand because I was focused on other pairs. But yeah, I think market opened around here somewhere, came down, respected this, pushed up, nice bullish flow. So now we've come up and we're here now. Right, we are here. So if I go to the 30-minute, yep, this is a better candle here. Resistance, 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 broke through. Now it's using that as support. So we've pushed up from the order block, ripped up, and then down, and then higher up, came down, took out these lows here. Got the stops, pushed up, broke that. I'm not seeing this as a stop rate, I'm seeing this as a breaking market structure. Came down, and then now we're trying to push out of this consolidation here. It's moved up, and ideally I'd like it to push up now. If it breaks this, then I'll have to wait, but I don't see why it should come down here. Now this is going to be resistance here, but if I'm correct, right, all those that are short, I think they're going to be taken out. I think the next target is going to be here, previous month's high. So if you go to the monthly chart, last month's high, the stops are going to be there, and the way it's looking is looking nice. If we look on the weekly, you know, last week's close was a nice close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new chart, and I'm just going to explain why I thought this was bullish. Where is he? Where are you? In New Zealand. So if I go to a chart, and I've got a chart where it has no wicks. Yep. If we look on the weekly, right, without the wicks, it's clearer. This is bullish close. I like to focus on the bodies of the candle. So sometimes I look at this, you know, it doesn't always, but I look at this sometimes, and it's looking nice to me. But if you looked on the weekly chart with wicks, you wouldn't really be getting that kind of clearer picture. Back to the Aussie New Zealand weekly. Yep. Yes, it's like close below that high, but having in mind the overall bigger picture of what I explained to you of what's going on, it makes more sense for it to go up than to come down. On the monthly, I do think it's going to take out this high here, because if it's run up, come down, made a higher low, then I'm expecting a higher high to take out this. But that's more longer term. Okay, shorter term, I think we're going to take out that. We can always get back on board. So you know, it's a monthly chart. You know, we'll have many more opportunities to get on board. So yeah, risk to reward wise, I mean, I'm risking 15, call it 16 ticks to make 90 ticks. That's not bad, you know, it's alright, I can live with that. But what, 2, 3, about 5, 6 are. Yep, so that's what I'm looking for. So to prove that there's heavy bullish buying, I mean, I want to see this just go up. Now then, I look for other pairs to support my idea. Now this is suggesting to me that overlooking across the board, right, I'm seeing, you know, Aussie weaker and Kiwi weaker, and I'm seeing more dollar strength. So why do I think this? So I've got to look at the other crosses, and then I've got to filter out which one's going to be less weaker. Okay, and judging by Aussie New Zealand, I'm seeing more weakness in the Kiwi, and that has been proved by, if you look at the Kiwi price action, we can see that Kiwi, you know, has been not a lot more weaker compared to Aussie dollar. So that's working out perfectly for us. Then I'll be looking at other pairs such as pound Aussie. I did mention the pound Aussie. I'm looking for lower prices, so I am short here from down here. And if I look on the monthly, right, you know, the way it's looking to me, I mean, I think we're entering below the open of the month. We had down candles, and I'm seeing lower prices. I posted a quarterly chart of pound Aussie, so let me just show that again. I know I've shown it a million times, but it's always good to keep going over it. Which is here, quarterly chart of pound Aussie, and I think we're going to take out these lows here into there. So I explained that we took out this quarter and this quarter highs into resistance down here, and now I'm expecting these lows to be taken into this order block. So my target for this would be this low here. So if I mark this out, this is the low here is 157.895, call it 157.90. 157.90. I think it's gonna go low, but I think this is where the stops are gonna be. So this is another pair that's supporting that cable to be weaker than Aussie. Even though I still think Aussie is gonna go down, but I gotta filter out which pairs are gonna be weaker, which pairs are gonna be. And by the looks of it, it's looking good. So if you just look at short-term price action, it came down, dropped. I called a short from here, if you guys remember, a couple of weeks ago. Ripped down, and then it's just ripped up, fill the void in, and look at the immediate sell-off. It showed the sellers are in, and this move was up to get a better pricing, load more shorts, and take out those that were you know, weaker shorts. And now that this happened, I think it's going to immediately drop back down, because now there's going to be a lot of longs in the market because of this move up here. And a stop rate, I mean, if it's a strong bearish market, you know, you'll see very little resistance in your favor, and you'll see support, resistance, you know, resistance becomes support quite previous supports becoming resistances, and you want to see a drop in price action. Shorter term, I mean, I think these lows here. So I think that there's going to be a lot of stops resting below these lows here. If you look at the weekly, nice rejection on the weekly, and I think we're going to roll over and take out these lows here. Okay, so we can see that price moved up, took out these stops here, then go back below. So where's the stops going to be resting? Below this swing low here. So that comes in around 159, so that's about 593 pips away. This is a swing trade. I'm seeing this as a swing trade, so we'll have to see how this unfolds. Hang on, I'm just going to look at my other chart for a second. Yep, so we'll see how this unfolds, but as it stands, I am short as fuck this market. So the way I entered was is H1 block here, or if you want to refine it a bit more, this block here. So basically I seen price move up into that, fill the gap in, and then pushed up higher, broke that high here, but then rejected, and then started to break down. As soon as you start to see this breakdown here, I entered. I think it was around here, my entry. I put my stop loss there, because if I'm correct, there's no reason really to go back up there unless it's going to be another stop run, and if that's going to happen, then I'll just stay on the sidelines. Now that this has happened, we've got this breaker here, or mitigation block, whatever you want to call it. Ideally, it would be nice if it just starts rolling over from here. So you've got this here, push up. But I mean, as it stands, I mean, ideally, this is my stop loss. I'm not willing to bring my stop loss any lower until we break this low of day here, a nice bearish candle. Then I'm willing to lower my stop loss and start looking to add more positions on. So it's still early days yet, a lot can happen. But we'll see how it goes. But I do have a swing target on this trade to come down, take out this. So if we look at this in terms of legs, we've got low. Let's see do we have any symmetry in the market. It looks to be like equal lows, so each swing seems to be around 860 odd ticks. So assuming that's the swing high, 3 drives down into my target area here. So that looks nice. Down leg, and then look for another down leg. Okay. Yep. So that's my pound Aussie analysis. Looking at Euro Aussie, I mean, I think Euro Aussie is probably gonna topple as well, but pound Aussie is more clearer to me, so I'm gonna stick with that. I mean, we have had Euro Aussie coming to resistance here, this sort of block here. So looking at the daily, I mean, it is a daily block there, so we could see price drop, take out these lows here, fill in this gap, but I still prefer the pound Aussie short. And yep, that's about it for now. If I go over dollar oil, I'm still bullish this market. We are respecting the 50% of this, which comes in around 51, 52, 48, 50s. Now entry, I don't really have a clear entry for here right now. I know where my target is, but I'm gonna wait for something clear. Ignore this messy chart. I know it's very, very messy. But we've come down, took out these stops here. I'm gonna wait for something clear. I don't know how I'm gonna enter just yet, but I am gonna wait for something clear. I know where price wants to go. That's the main thing. As long as I know where price is most likely to go, I'll wait. And even if it means I get in 100 pips later on, that's fine. As long as I got a clear entry, clear risk, I'm happy to play it towards my target or even intraday targets. That's oil. So I'm just gonna. The main reason was to just go over Aussie New Zealand, and yeah, Aussie New Zealand for now. We'll see how this goes. So first target, I mean short-term target is going to be these highs here, because if you look at it, those that are short this market, right, their target, they're going to be stops resting there. So I don't think they're going to fucking waste time to go there. Later on, I think we're going to take out these, but for now, I personally believe we're going to go for this level here, which comes in at around, at least here, about 1.1. Just say 1.1 short, yeah. So that is another 285 ticks. So we'll take it one trade at a time. You can get in and out multiple times. But yeah, let's see how this goes. I mean, I don't have the best entry. On my main account, I've got a better entry. I've entered down here, but I thought I'd make a video and just show it how I'm taking this trade. I hope that helps. Yeah. So yep, that's about it for now. I'll do an update once market unfolds the way I expect it to.